Some who are known to act like fools, well, April Fools suits them well. Is it a holiday? I don't know. I don't think so. April is a pretty month as we all look forward to spring, and then of course Easter, where Easter bunnies come out. And don't forget all that chocolate we get to eat. But then April brings showers that bring Mayflowers. Yet April is topped off by April Fools. What does our master of Anokhe Rang, Dr. Krishan Chhabra, have to say to us about April Fools? Let's discover that together.
Hello, I'm Dr. Krishan Chhabra and welcome to Anokhe Rang. Well, April has just started, so today's topic is April Fool's Day, also called All Fools' Day and celebrated on the 1st of April, is considered to be the most light-hearted day of the year. Although April Fool's Day has been celebrated for several centuries by different cultures, its origin remains a mystery. Some of the theories date back to the 15th century and link its origin to changes in the calendar or celebration of springtime festivals. Nonetheless, in modern times, it has become a well-established practice that people, including big corporations, assisted by newspapers, radio, TV stations, and websites, have gone to great lengths to create elaborate and outrageous April Fool's Day hoaxes. And now, I would like to share with you some of my favorite hoaxes that occurred on the 1st of April over the past several years. And yes, they did fool a great number of people around the globe. 1996, Liberty Bell bought. Taco Bell announced the company's purchase of the Liberty Bell in an effort to help the national debt and to rename it as Taco Liberty Bell. It caused quite an outrage, only to be told later that it was a practical joke. 1983, rain deflecting open top car. BMW announced that one of its engineers had designed a sunroof that could be kept open even in the rain thanks to jets of air that blasted the water away from the top of the car. The amazing new system worked automatically even with the roof fully open in a car wash. 1878, invention of food machine. The New York newspaper Graphic announced that Thomas Edison had invented a machine that could transform soil directly into cereal and water directly into wine. That will solve the problem of world hunger. Newspapers all across America copied the article and paid tribute to Edison's brilliance. It was later when the Graphic reprinted the editorial with a two-word headline, "They bite." 2010, Plenta and Micra coffee sizes. Starbucks announced the addition of two new ridiculous sizes to their lineup, the Plenta, 128 fluid ounces, and the Micra, 2 fluid ounces, due to what they called customer request. The company suggested alternative uses for the new cups, such as a rain hat for the Plenta and a kitten dish for the Micra. 1980, Big Ben goes digital. BBC's overseas news service reported that the Big Ben was going to be upgraded and given a digital readout to keep up with the times. BBC was shocked when it started receiving a huge number of calls from angry listeners, and BBC spent days apologizing. 1989, UFO lands in London. Thousands of motorists driving on the highway outside London were stunned to see up in the air a glowing flying saucer descending on their city, which finally landed in a field. The local residents, confused and dazed, immediately called the police to report about the aliens. Following a lot of confusion, the saucer turned out to be a hot air balloon that had been specifically built to look like a UFO by the 36-year-old Richard Branson, chairman of Virgin Records. His plan was to land the craft in London's Hyde Park on April 1st, but Mother Nature had a different plan. The winds blew him off course and he was forced to land a day early in the wrong location. 1962, instant color TV. Sweden's Sveriges Television announced that a new technology would allow viewers to convert their existing black and white sets to color. This was a groundbreaking news since there was no color TV broadcast in Sweden at that time. Viewers were shown a footage and were told that all they had to do was pull a nylon stocking over their TV screen, and the mesh would cause the light to bend in such a way that it would appear as if the image was in color. 1974, the eruption of Mount Edgecumbe. The residents of Sitka, Alaska woke to a frightened sight of clouds of black smoke rising from the crater of Mount Edgecumbe, the long dormant volcano in the vicinity. They were terrified that the volcano was active again and could erupt any time. But they were very relieved when they learned that a local practical joker named Porky Bikar had flown hundreds of old tires into the volcano's crater and then lit them on fire. And my most favorite, 1957, Swiss spaghetti harvest. BBC announced that thanks to a very mild winter and the virtual elimination of the dreaded insect weevil, Swiss farmers were enjoying a bumper spaghetti crop. They even showed an incredible footage of Swiss farmers pulling strands of spaghetti down from the trees. Oh well. And finally, Mark Twain said it beautifully about the 1st of April. This is the day upon which we are reminded of what we are on the other 364. How cute. Please join me again on the first Sunday of next month for another segment of Anokhe Rang. Namaskar.